Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey, you guys. This video is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising. So before I even get started, if you feel like what I'm saying in the video doesn't resonate with you, go on and check out your moon and or rising sign, which I do have linked down in the description box below, okay? And this is your tarot forecast for the Pisces lunar cycle. So we are talking beginning of March through the beginning of April. I don't know why I'm so windy, y'all. But okay, just a typical lunar forecast, and we're gonna go on and get started for you guys, okay? So to start, Leo, for the energy coming up during this lunar cycle for you, you've got Happy, which is a 26 card. I'll talk a little bit about the numerology in a second, but I am happy to see this card here popping up here for the energy for you guys, especially with all of this crazy Pisces energy that we have going on in the cosmos. You know, Mercury's retrograding in Pisces, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Neptune is also in Pisces. So there's an energy of being like a little lost in the sauce, kind of touching everybody. But with that being said, Leo, you've got happy coming up here for your energy for this next month. So this does tell me, Leo, that this Pisces lunar cycle for you, and I think it's more so kind of on like a spiritual level, like what type of energy it's lending to you, it's going to kind of bring you into this space, into this place to where you just feel kind of aligned with whatever it is that you have going on, or you feel like whatever it is that you want to have going on is starting to fall into place. Very positive energy popping up for you guys there. The happy card is it's literally as it says. This is just positive energy coming in. Being content with what it is that you have going on around you, being content within your finances, being content within your family and your friendships and your relationships, just looking towards positive energy popping off from everything that you have going on surrounding you, Leo. Also with this card, it's a 26 card, so breaking that down, breaks down to the energy of the number 8, which is about cycles, which is the number of infinity, which is also the number of, you know, karma. So this is telling me, Leo, that everything popping off for you during this next month, because it is a very spiritual month, so to speak, with all these Pisces aspects happening, you're just really going to be feeling in your heart and in your head and in your space and the physical that you were just in a space to where you have the potential and you have the resources and the ability to do the things that you feel like you need to do, and to also bring yourself back into a space to where you are feeling this energy. Leo, you guys are Leos, so you put a lot of energy into caring about and worrying about what other people have going on. I know sometimes we do talk about how, you know, Leos are selfish, but that's on the shadow side. But in general, you guys, you know, you come right after Cancer. You guys do also very resonate with that very loving energy. You guys do carry that. It's just you have a very intense energy as well. But with that being said, sometimes you guys don't take a lot of time to put energy into yourself, as opposed to putting energy into the people and the things that you have going on around you to make sure that they turn out successful, because that is your energy. This card popping up here, though, Leo, is telling me that this next month you guys will actually be able to kind of take a step away from what everybody else has going on and focus a little bit on yourself. And with that being said, because you guys do get that message a lot of, oh, Leos are selfish, all the fire signs are selfish, yeah, on y'all shadow sides, but this month coming up, Leo, I do say this sometimes, it is okay to be selfish, because you can't help anybody before you help yourself. So this is the energy you're supposed to be tapping into in this next month coming up. And what I will say is that, Leo, it is okay if you feel like you got to snip on something in order to, you know, find yours and find your peace, tap into your happy. You give a lot of energy into other people so that other people can get their happy, but it is kind of time for you to think about you coming up in this next month. So what I will say about that is, do all the things that bring you joy and don't feel bad about it. Be unapologetic about it coming up in this next month, okay? We're getting ready to go into the springtime. Have some fun. Wrapping up the winter season, so, you know, get it out the way, get it out your system, do what you want to do to make you happy, and then, you know, you can come back into that Leo, let me get everything under wraps, let me make sure everything's going all right when we pop into Aries, okay? All right. The next card that you guys have coming up is in the position of what may be a crossing energy for you in regards to tapping into or having this energy pop up for you. And you've got the Father of Cups, which is the King of Cups. So there's going to be a couple messages here that I want to talk about with this card. So first and foremost, when we have court cards, I do always just say that very possible that you may have a water sign individual around you, either an older male water sign, or it doesn't have to be male, but somebody that carries these qualities, a little bit more mature, somebody who has a little bit more of a grip on their emotions and understands their emotions and doesn't let them overwhelm them. This is also the card of the person who remains calm and can weigh things out even with a lot of chaos going on around them. So very possible that you may have a male or an older male or somebody, even if it's a woman, carrying these energies. This is the more mature water energy, and that could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Also, with that being said, this is the Pisces lunar cycle. So this could just very much so be pointing to that Pisces energy. Again, Leo, you guys are fire. Pisces is water. You guys are energies that clash. So with that being said, very much so, because you guys are not water and you're more so about action, more so about making moves based on your passion, this really isn't the time to be making moves, especially with Mercury in retrograde. So that could be like, you could just be feeling kind of stuck and stagnant in regards to the energy that we are all dealing with coming up in this next month. However, the main message here, I think, with this Father of Cups card is to say that one of your challenging aspects during this next month, Leo, especially in regards to the happy, this is a card of somebody who has their emotions in check and somebody who understands their emotions and somebody who understands the way that they treat other people and the way that they speak and treat other people and how it affects other people and takes that into consideration. This is a card about feelings. This is a card about understanding. So for you, Leo, and this does not surprise me, you may just be dealing with either some people or some situations which you just may not have the perspective that everybody else has in that situations, and it may be hard for you to kind of come to grips with what's going on and understanding it because you're resonating so much in your own energy, if that makes sense. But that being said, Leo, just be a little bit more understanding. Try to see things from a different perspective and try to not necessarily feel what other people are feeling, but try to understand what other people or other whatever's going on, understand the situation, understand the feelings involved, emotions involved in the situations that you are involved in. And, you know, like I said, perspective, it's all about perspective. You don't have to agree, but the best message that I can come up with this card for you guys in regards to this is allow people to live their lives. Your truth is not the next person's truth, and their truth is not yours. So even if you don't agree with what is going on or how they view the world or how they think, understand that that is them, and you have to let them be like that. Just be understanding. You don't have to be like, yeah, I'm with you, I agree. I don't necessarily agree, but I do understand. Sometimes that's all people need from you, Leo. Be understanding, because if you're not, this is going to very much so be a crossing card, which, you know, if you're tapping into the energy of, oh, I'm confused about what you got going on over there, you're not even going to be able to focus on this happy, okay? So just be mindful of what you got going on around you and the people you got going on around you. And remember that Mercury's retrograding in water right now, so you're going to be dealing with people and their emotions. Just keep that in mind, okay? All right. The next card that we've got coming up in your spread, Leo, is where will you receive some enlightenment during this? This is the Pisces energy card. Where are you going to receive a little bit of enlightenment, have a little bit of an awakening during this Pisces lunar cycle? And you've got the Ace of Swords, which, baby, this is bomb coming up here. Even though this is a water retrograde, a water lunar cycle, the Ace of Swords is all about clarity, all about perspective, all about starting to see things in a different light and having this new perspective in order to push you along onto the path that you're supposed to be on. Like I said, even though Pisces is water, Pisces is the sign associated with, you know, enlightenment, spirituality, very highly vibrational energy, very spiritual energy. So everything going on in the cosmos is really lending to, you know, figuring things out about ourselves and figuring out what puts us in alignment with our highest good. So Leo, you're getting that during this lunar cycle. You're going to start seeing, okay, there may be some things that don't work for me. There may be some habits or some attitudes that I exhibit that don't work for me or anybody else around me. I may be looking at certain things in this light, and that's not going to help me progress forward into what it is that I need to be doing or the attitudes or the behaviors that I need to be tapping into. All of this reflection, again, retrogrades are reflecting correct. All of that energy coming from Pisces with the moon in Pisces too, and Neptune in Pisces, really going to put you into this place, Leo, to where you're like, oh, aha, I get it. This is a aha moment for the next month for a lot of us with that Pisces energy. I don't want to say looming, because Pisces is really kind of opening our eyes to whatever we need to have them open to in our own lives in regards to, like I said, coming into alignment with our own highest good. So for you, Leo, gaining some clarity, gaining a new perspective, understanding, okay, this is how I need to think, this is how I need to move, this is how I need to communicate in order to be on the path that I want to be on, in order to see the success that I've had planned out for myself, all the work that I put in. Now I can see how I can get that work to work for me, okay? All right, y'all. The last card that we have coming up in your spread is in the position of your soul message, and you've got the Phoenix card, which is the energy of right, also carries the energy of 42, which I like seeing this here because even though you guys are in the 8th month, the energy that comes with the number 6 is very unconditional, it's nurturing, stability. I do resonate that a little bit with Leo, and that's probably because my parents are 33s and they're both Leos, so they're 33 6s, so I just kind of give Leos that energy. But this card popping up here is your soul message for this next lunar cycle. So this is saying, Leo, you are actually really getting ready to burn up, in the sense of the Phoenix, everything that does not work for you anymore. And you're doing that because you need to come into what you're supposed to come into. It is your right. You do need to fall into alignment with your highest good. And this lunar cycle popping up here is what it is. That's what's going to be going down for you. So this card popping up here does tell me, Leo, as you start to see things or old habits or attitudes, or you start to feel disconnected from certain things that you used to just be completely gung-ho for prior to, let it go. You know, I say with change always comes resistance. Try not to be resistant during this time. Everything happens for a reason. Everything is in divine timing, Leo. It's time for you, like I keep saying, to fall into alignment with your highest good. And for those of you that don't know what I'm saying or get what I'm saying when I say that, I mean, it's time for you to be doing what you're supposed to be doing. And that does not mean, you know, your 9 to 5 or, paying your bills. That just means what you're supposed to be doing that's going to make your heart happy and make you feel like, this is really the life that I'm supposed to be living. So as these things, again, we still got Saturn in Capricorn, as these foundations start to crumble, and that's in regards to your perspective and even in the physical too, let them crumble, because you are clearing out space to make way for your new pillars. The Phoenix burns everything up and it begins anew, grows, and it becomes a whole new bird. You know what I'm saying? And that is your energy underneath this lunar cycle, Leo. So and with that being said, as you're burning those things out and coming into a new, it's all happening for a reason. Again, you guys always talk about divine timing, and you are supposed to be coming into a new, very positive energy, Leo. So let it happen, okay? All right, y'all. That is your reading. And as I talk so much about Mercury retrograde, I do have a retrograde sale going on for retrograde readings. You can get all that information linked down in the description box. And yeah, you guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.